You've launched your business online. Your products are selling. But there is no way for your customers to connect with you when they face issues with the products. This is when you need a simple way to capture these queries or cases through your website directly into Salesforce so that nothing slips through the cracks. Hello, I'm Shrey, and this is Getting Started with Salesforce. In this video, I'll help you to understand how to create a Web2Case form using Salesforce and collect customer queries directly from your website into your Salesforce org. Before wasting any time, let's jump right into it. So to create a Web2Case form, you have to go to the setup and search for Web2Case. Click on it and make sure you enable it in your system like it is in mine. Once enabled, you'll also see an option to enable reCAPTCHA. If you want to protect your form from spam submissions, then you need to enable it. Otherwise, you can skip it for now. Then you'll have to select the default case origin. In this case, it will be web because we're getting our queries from the website. You can also configure auto response rules. If you want to send an automatic acknowledgement email to the customer, you can add a default response template here. Add your email signature if you wish and click Save. Now move on to Web2Case HTML generator. Here, you can select the fields that you want your customer to enter when they submit their queries in the form. I want to capture their email, phone, subject, and description. So I've added these fields over here. Next, you need to enter the return URL where you want the customer to be redirected after submitting the form. For example, I'm keeping it as a thank you page. We'll keep the language as English and leave reCAPTCHA unchecked for now. Click on Generate and it will give you the complete code. Just copy it and paste it in your notepad. Now you have to save this file and make sure to add the .html extension. Here, for example, web2case.html. Make sure the file type is set to all files while saving. This is what the file will look like if you will open it in a browser. But if you don't want it to look like this, then you can share this code with your website developer and they'll easily embed it into your website's form. Here's an example of what the page will look like. Let's try it out. So I'm adding the email, phone, and subject information here and creating a case for damaged table delivery. The description will be the dining table delivered has scratches on the surface. Click submit and it has redirected me to the thank you page that we've added earlier. Now let's head back to the service app and click on cases to check the open cases. And there you have it. The case I just created is visible here with the subject damaged table delivery. Here you can see that the case record has been created and mapped to the customer automatically whose email ID was provided while submitting the form. Now, all of these support requests that are coming from a website needs to be assigned to the right agent and solved as quickly as possible. So for that, Salesforce provides a unique feature to automatically route cases to the right representative or group of individuals and give your customers a timely response. This feature is case assignment rules. So let's set up these rules to make sure the customer queries are timely assigned without you worrying about them. Go back to the setup and search for case assignment rules. Click on New and name your assignment rule. Save it and remember that only one rule can be active at a time. Now you can see your rule here. Let's add criteria or rule entries in it. Set the order in which this rule entry will be processed. I'm setting it as 1. And for the next criteria, I'm setting what fields to match in order to assign an incoming case. I'm choosing case subject containing chair. This means if the issue is regarding chairs and the subject of the case contains chair, then it will be assigned to a particular user or an agent. Let's choose the user. Here, I am selecting Syntaxa Labs and the email template to be case assignment notification. Save these settings. Now, when a case related to chairs is submitted, it will be automatically assigned to the user Syntaxa Labs, and they will be notified of their assignment. Let's test it. I'm filling in the details on our web to case form. And submitting a query regarding office chairs. Go back to all open cases, and here you can see the new case is captured. Since it had chair in the subject, it was automatically assigned to the user be selected. If you want, you can add multiple criteria so that each query is sorted and assigned to different users. For example, I'm creating another one with sort order 2. And this time I'm selecting case subject containing table to be assigned to user S2 labs and saving it. Now let's try to submit a case with the subject dining table getting scratched easily and submitting the case. Go back to open cases and you can see the case is captured again. And as per our assignment rule, it is assigned to user S2 labs. This is how case assignment rules automates the process of routing customer queries to the right user in Salesforce. Now imagine a situation where you're not sure which user you can assign an incoming case to. The existing assignment rules will not be able to route the case to the right user. So instead of assigning all queries to a single user, you can reroute them to a group of users by creating a queue. Queues in Salesforce are a collection of records that don't have any owner. Users with access to the queue can examine every record and claim ownership of the ones they want. This helps in prioritizing and distributing records to a team of representatives who are sharing workloads. Let's set up a queue first. Go to Setup and search for queue. Click on New and fill in the name of your queue. Select the object. In this scenario, it will be case object. Now add users to this queue. You can add any roles that are available in your org like CO, CEO, executives, interns, etc. Save the queue. I will set a new assignment rule now, which will route cases to this queue. Setting the sort order as 3, and we are not setting any criteria here, which means if the case does not fulfill any of the previous criteria that we created, then it will be automatically assigned to the user we will select here. Now instead of assigning it to a user, I am assigning it to a queue we just created. Choosing the email template as case assignment notification and saving the assignment rule. Let's test our new rule. Go back to the website and this time I'm submitting a case with the subject General Furniture Maintenance and Repair Request. Fill in the description and let's submit the case. Once the case is submitted, we'll go back to our case object and see all open cases. You can see the case here is captured with a different subject which was not in any of the criteria and hence automatically assigned to the queue. Now the users in this queue will get a notification of this new case and they can choose to take the case as per their availability and bandwidth so that no single user is overburdened and all customer queries are resolved timely. And that's it. You have successfully configured Web to Case with assignment rules and queues. Now all your customer queries from the website will be directly captured in Salesforce and directed to the selected users according to your assignment rules. So you can stop worrying about your customers waiting for weeks and give them a satisfactory solution right in time. Stay tuned for more such videos on getting started with Salesforce. Liked what you saw? Well, there's a lot more, and I can send you a curated playlist of trending topics, Salesforce updates, and training essentials. Join our newsletter and get your weekly package of exclusive Salesforce content straight to your inbox. The link is in the description. Don't miss out.